it's Reese and welcome to another episode of First Impression Friday. For today's episode, we are going to be testing out this Estee Lauder Skin Glowing Balm Makeup with Pink Peony. So here is the packaging for it. Very pretty, very sleek. I already have fingerprints all over it. It retails for $36 in Sephora, and there are 11 colors in the shade range. So I picked up 600 Clove. Pretty sure Clove in the Clinique foundation as well. Interesting. So the I'm looking at my phone. The Sephora IQ thing matched me to 500 Caramel, which when I looked at it in store, I was like, there is no way that I'm 500 Caramel. That one is described as deep tan with yellow undertones. I was like, there's no way. The one after that is truffle, and it's described as brown with neutral undertones, but I don't think I saw that one in store. And then the one that I grabbed is deep brown with neutral undertones. There's a 610, it's mink, and it's described as deep brown with red undertones. I like to be neutral, so that's why I got this one. So it comes with 1 fluid ounce, which is pretty standard. It's not a foundation, it's a tinted moisturizer. So it says a tinted moisturizer that combines hydration with a little bit of coverage for naturally glowy skin. I'm not gonna read every single thing because there's a lot to read, but basically for application it says to put it on with your hands, and I'm not doing that, so yeah. So this does say that it's ideal for dry to normal skin types. I'm definitely not dry, I'm more on the oily side. I would say I'm oilier in my T-zone and like normal on the outer perimeters of my face. So there's that. I do have a little bit of texture on my face, mainly under my eyes and on like the sides of my face. I do kind of have, you know, some dark marks and stuff that I would like to be at least semi covered up, so we will see how this goes. Typically when I do this sort of video, I like to do half of my face with a brush and half of my face with a sponge. I don't have a brush in here with me though, so I'm just going to use a beauty sponge, and for today's little sponge I'm going to be using this Japanese one. This was last week's First Impression Friday video. So we are going to, I really hope this matches, because if it doesn't, girl. Wow, it's actually thicker than I thought it would be. I don't know why I thought it was going to be like, I don't know, not as thick. Something inside like popped before it started to come out, and now the packaging is kind of weird. Like, I don't know if you can see that. So maybe this is one of those things where it like rises as you use it or something. I don't know. Oh, I got some on my nose, but it smells good. So I'm actually really surprised by how thick this is. Like, this is, I thought it was gonna be like, I don't know why I thought it was gonna be like a serum or something. Interesting. Definitely not putting this on my hands and like rubbing it in. That's what it suggested, to like put it on your hands and rub it in like it's a moisturizer. Oh yeah, like no coverage. You know what? I'm going to go and get my actual beauty blender instead of using this Japanese sponge. And I totally changed my mind. I decided that I'm going to use my fingers on this side of my face. Ugh. To see how it goes. I don't know, y'all. I'm not impressed. I'm not impressed at all. I feel like I have decent skin, and this is just literally doing nothing for me. Like, I really just feel like I just put like some regular schmegler ass moisturizer on my face, not something that's like tinted. Okay, so I'm going to go in on the other side with my fingers. This is so gross. No. This might go back today. Like, I'm not even... I'm so offended. I'm not even joking. No. This gives me no feels whatsoever. I just feel like I'm putting a crap ton of moisturizer on my face, and I already have a crap ton of moisturizer on my face, so I don't need more. Like, I don't even think it's like the color or anything. I think, period, this just isn't the product for me, which really sucks because this could be like, if it had like a little bit more coverage, just a little bit, I would probably love this in the summertime. Like, for going to the beach, because I don't know how to swim, so I ain't getting in the water, or like going to Six Flags and stuff. By the time you guys are going to see this video, I'm gonna be out of town visiting my husband's family. We're going to be going to the like stock show down there and everything, and this would be like great for that sort of thing outside and stuff, but there's like no fucking coverage. I'm getting shit on my face. I'm annoyed. I'm really irked, y'all. What the funny thing about this is, I was choosing between getting this for a first impression video or getting some expensive ass Dior lip balm. And I was like, no, let me think about my channel. Do I really need another lip balm, especially a $30 one? And now I'm like, damn, I should just got the lip balm. Like, so I'm gonna go do the rest of my face, and I'll be back. Cool. It's a Valentine's card. Oh wow. Who's behind there? So I'm done with my makeup.
It's a Valentine's card.
It's a Valentine's card?
It's a Valentine's.
No, this is a birthday card. This is from Ruby and her mommy.
It's a balloon canoe. The balloon canoe.
So it is currently 11:20. I have the rest of my makeup done. You guys, I'm just not feeling this. I don't know, like, I think it covered, well, first of all, I'm already creasing in my smile lines already. It hasn't even been 20 minutes. And I already have creases there, so that's not cute. It did work well with the other products that I put on my face, which were the usual products. The NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. Instead of using my Sasha Buttercup setting powder, I actually used this Laura setting powder. I did a first impression on this last week, so if you haven't seen that, go check that out. And it worked well with like the concealer and everything, but I'm already creasing. There's like no freaking coverage. The bronzer kind of covered up the darkness that was over here, but I don't know if you guys can still see these two like marks right here. It's just, I'm not impressed. Especially for, what, $36? No, not impressed at all. No. So I'm going to come back around like 3-4 o'clock to show you guys what my face looks like after a few hours. But I'm probably going to go take this back right now because I just don't like it. Like, I I was hoping that I would be blown away, and I'm definitely not blown away. Like, there's no coverage whatsoever when it comes to this product. Which, I understand it's a tinted moisturizer, and that it's not supposed to be like something amazing, but I feel like for $36 I would have rather have like a medium coverage foundation or something than to have this. I don't know, let me know what you guys think down below. Hey guys, so it is currently 4:50 and this is what my face is looking like. I'm pretty sure I'm like a little greasy. Yeah, all this is definitely my highlight, but the greasiness on my chin, some of it on my nose, my forehead and stuff like that is the product. I'm not gonna really like dog them on that because it is recommended for dry to normal skin and I have more oily skin. I just am not impressed. I actually went to the mall today to return the products, but then I ended up leaving because the mall was so packed. Sephora was so packed, and for whatever reason, like the way they have this particular Sephora set up, it's like rows instead of what I'm used to, and so I feel like they have way more shelves and products in the store than they have actual room for.
Be messy.
You messy. Here. Wipe your hand. So yeah, I just feel like they have a crap ton of stuff in that location that they don't really have the room for. They probably need to like expand that store. But anyway, yeah, I couldn't figure out what I wanted. It was so crowded that I didn't even really want to look. So yeah, the product definitely does what it's supposed to as far as like glowing, but there really wasn't any coverage or anything. So I personally don't feel like it's worth the $36 for me.
Hey, Mommy.
What?
I need a school shopper and school shopper.
Yeah, go fix it. It also separated around my nose, and it definitely does transfer because I like had I was going like this at some point and it was definitely getting on my hands and stuff. I don't really have anything else to say about it, honestly. I personally don't feel like it is worth the money, but if you guys want to try it out, of course, it's your prerogative. If you're not already subscribed, please go ahead and subscribe, and if you like this video, give me a thumbs up so more people can see it, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!
Mommy, come on.
Do you want to say bye? Hold on, Ava.